Good morning. It is still morning. It feels like it should be Friday. I always come into work for 6:30 on a Tuesday so I can get everything organised, run through my demos for scan and cut, make sure everything's right for you all. And it feels like it should be Friday. It's still morning. Good morning. Welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. My name's Mel. We're going to take you through an hour of candle making. Now, if you're sitting there going, I don't know what to buy this person, I don't know what to buy that person, what can I get for this person? This might be the show for you because we've got a brilliant starter kit that isn't going to cost you the earth. We've got candle sand, which I didn't quite get at the beginning, but when Amanda showed me, I fell in love with it, and we've got it in different colours. I know, it's brilliant. We've got beeswax, we've got some lovely metal jars, and we've got some of the most gorgeous moulds for your candles, but you're going to have to be quick because a lot of them are sold out before we even come to air. So we're going to see if we can get any more. I tell you, it's been a busy, busy day today, so you need to be on it. Now then, David and I, what do we want to know? Have you put your Christmas trees up?
Yeah, I want to know, I want to see your trees.
Or when do you do that? And have you decided what you're having for your Christmas dinner?
Oh yeah,
What are you doing for Christmas dinner? Do you go to your mum's or
This year we're at my mum's, so this year it's me, my mum, Luke, my mum's partner, and my granddad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It's a small one, and in the morning we'll go to Luke's mum's. We try and split it.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll probably go to my mum's for about 12. So we try and do the rounds. What are you doing then?
I have no idea.
No idea.
No idea. Usually the kids come round early, pick up the presents, open them, have a mince pie and a cup of tea or whatever, and then they go back because they want. My mum always used to make us go out on Christmas Day, and all you want to do as a kid is play with your toys, right?
Oh, all your new toys. Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm not doing that to my grandchildren. If they want to stay, they can stay, but if they don't have to. But Mick's brother Georgie comes round. So it's usually just the three
What
of
do you
us,
have to
nice
eat?
and quiet.
Turkey?
Yeah, no, I'm not a turkey person. It's a bit dry.
Well,
Mick did a whole leg of lamb in the air fryer last year. It was blinking lovely.
Really?
Yeah, it was fabulous.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, let us know what you have on your dinner. Do you do anything different? What do you have for your starter? That's always I love a prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktail,
yeah.
I knew you were going to say that.
Prawn
It's
cocktail.
like traditional Christmas, isn't it?
Proper old school starter, can't go wrong. Yeah, love that. Love it.
So, have you put your Christmas tree up? What are you having for your Christmas dinner? And what's your favourite Christmas tipple?
Yeah. Ooh.
But you had a massive glass of Baileys next to that. I was like, oh, grief, I'll be on my back.
It was a very tiny glass.
No, it wasn't. You're a fibber.
Went down very well.
Oh, dear me. Right, we've got our lovely Ethan on cameras. What do you have for Christmas dinner, Ethan? Turkey. Do you like turkey? I prefer chicken.
Do you like all the veg?
No, I don't. Sprouts.
Oh, I could just have sprouts.
Oh, you're weird.
Oh,
You like
love
Stephanie.
them. Full
She's
bowl
like
of
that.
sprouts, like a big bowl of popcorn. I'd love it.
Yeah, I won't want to sit next to you the day after, though. We've got we've got Amber in the driving seat. Hello. And you've got David, who's going to be demonstrating for you in this hour.
Absolutely, yes.
Right.
This is, yeah. I'm
good,
going
isn't
to,
it?
yeah. I may as well come and join you, to be fair.
Go on,
After,
then.
really, yeah.
Right, let me tell you a little bit about live shopping. So here at Highlight Crafts, we come into our two little studios every day, apart from Sunday when we put repeats out. And no, don't even say it.
You need to stop saying the word Sunday.
Don't even say that word. And we bring you shows. We bring you lots of fun, lots of inspiration, lots of education, and we just have a great time. And it's really easy for you to interact with us here. So after Create and Craft went and the whole craft industry went into turmoil, we started to do this. And we started very gradually, and now it's like all day, every day. And we love it because you invite us into your homes every day and we can spend time with you. And that's like the best part of the job. So we are live Monday to Friday from 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're also live Monday through Thursday at 6 till 7 in the evening. And then we're also live on Saturday mornings from 8 until 1. I think I'm doing most of Saturday on my own because it's festival this weekend.
Oh, no, I think I'm on Saturday with you.
No, I don't think you might not be because Corinne can't teach Saturday morning. So I think you're teaching Saturday morning and I'm doing this.
Okay.
It'd be good though. Well, we'll switch. We can switch up, can't we?
Whatever floats your goat.
We can have a party. We can do the
okay.
conga
Yeah.
from the
Just bring
Academy
festival
to
in here.
this. Yeah, yeah.
There
Can
we
you
go.
imagine? That'd be fun. So please make sure that you spread the word for us. Now you can watch us on YouTube. You can also watch us on Facebook and Instagram and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now to shop with us on either Facebook or Instagram, each product that we show you will have a code. And all you need to do to purchase that item is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, and that will automatically put that product into a basket for you. Then we will send you a direct message. When you open that message, you'll find a link. Click the link. That will take you to our website, highlightcrafts.com, where you need to log into your account so you get your club member benefits, and then check out those baskets, because the sooner you check it out, the sooner our ninjas in the warehouse can get those orders packed and that happy post coming to your front door. Now, if you would prefer to shop directly on our website, just pop over to highlightcrafts.com, click watch live, press play, and as soon as that show goes live, all the products in that show will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then select the ones that you wish to purchase, and they'll appear in a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. And when you're ready to log in and check out, click on that bag and that will take you through that process. Now, for those of you that are new to us here at Highlight Crafts, welcome. Please put a comment in the messages underneath the video so we can give you a really nice, warm Highlight Crafts welcome. And please, before you shop with us, open an account. It's super important that you're opening an account with us, because here at Highlight Crafts we have a club and it's free to join. You just need to have an account, and every time you log into that account to check out your baskets, you will get further discount, loyalty points for every £1 that you spend, and on a basket spend over £35 after your discounts, we will pay you postage. We were telling everybody at Bath about that over the weekend, and nobody could believe that it was free. And Stephanie's like, why would you charge you for a club? And there are no limitations on getting those points or that discount. So even if we slash the price on something, you will still get that discount. Even if it's a high priced item, you'll still get that discount. And the more you spend with us, the more discount you receive. Obviously it's capped at a certain level, but the more you spend, the more discount you will get. Right, David, do you want to come and join me?
Yes,
I need
please.
that mould.
Oh, I know. You're going to be quick though, Mel.
Shot peony. I love that.
Now, I've got the smaller one of it.
Beautiful.
The original one. So, okay, basically,
David.
this is got to be one of those beautiful decorative peonies in a mould I've ever
Wow.
seen. Yours is actually going to be bigger than this. This is the first one, but then we went for the larger one on the show because look at that. The one that you get is actually that big.
Would epoxy resin dry in that?
100%.
All right, I need
Epoxy resin would work in here, resin cast would work in here. You could use a variety of mediums. Your wax melt though. Imagine having that in the top of a wax burner.
Imagine those on a wedding cake.
Oh my
gosh.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
That
All the
would
way
be
around the
stunning.
cake. You wouldn't need anything else, just a plain white 3-tier wedding cake and those all over it.
If you do thread them as well, if you did two and did them back to back, so you
Yes.
mirrored them and had a wick through the centre, you could then have them as
Candle.
a floating one. You could do that as a floater. Or maybe your floating candle, you're going to actually pop them.
Oh, that's super pretty. Soap.
A soap?
Soap.
Look at those as soaps. Aren't they
Wow.
wonderful?
Oh, I'll tell you what, if you make and sell soaps like that in a little box,
Oh, they're gorgeous.
that's going to be fabulous,
I
isn't
want
it?
to take a bite. Look, imagine
don't.
butter in that.
Oh, Christmas Day.
I know. How nice would that be? Dessert chocolate. Yeah.
Oh, right, you need to get
You
this
need to
mould.
get these.
Tell you now, it's not going to last. I bet Jane's got this in a basket.
I know, she probably has.
Shop float. Oh no, that's not the code for this one. Can we have the code for the peony one, please? Shop peony, $19.99, and that's going to give you a larger version of that.
Yes, it is.
That as a soap would be beautiful.
You can already see how big the actual mould is going to be. We're going to fill this one
Wow.
up during the show for you.
Ooh, right, how long will it take to set?
Okay, so this one here that I did this morning, which I would say is around about, well, it's probably about 30% smaller than that. That took around about 45 minutes. to set
Brilliant.
on there. So for one like this, I would give it an hour, or just pop it in the fridge as well, and it'll hit the time down.
Yes,
Yeah,
good shout.
put it in the fridge. I popped the candle floaters in the freezer this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, popped them in the
Brilliant.
freezer.
Love
Still
that.
cold. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'll tell you what, you could put ice cream in.
Oh yeah, you
Ice
could do
cream.
ice cream in those. That'd be amazing. Maybe making your own, put it in the freezer.
That'd be cool.
I mean, ice cubes just in general. Now those in your Baileys, they
you have
would
to have
look
a big
good.
glass to get that in your bed. Well, you do, don't you?
Yeah, sort that out, no problem.
Sort that out. Right, shop Peony if you want that one. It's already limited stock, guys. You've been shopping ahead. You can shop ahead from midnight. And oh my goodness me, this morning you have been. Shop Peony. Get that one into your basket. Now then, these are different.
They are different indeed. Now these are your
It's
floating
two.
candle makers. Now they
Right.
come in two separate
This
halves.
is clever.
Now all that you need to do is they already have, I'll just pop this one off here. In the base of it there you've got a little tiny hole, that's where your wick goes.
Clever.
Okay, so your wick's going to feed through here, and then this bottom recess there, doesn't matter if that fills with wax because it just pops out and you put that back in your melting pot.
Right.
So you're going to feed your wick through here, so it feeds out this, and I'll show you all of this at demo. Pop it down, that wick's going to come up through here, and they're going to attach to one another, and you use, of course, these two clasps here to pop them open. Then all you do is fill it with wax, fill it with your favourite coloured wax, or tint it, put scents in there, what have you, and then, of course, yours will have a wick inside it. You've got that
Wow.
wonderful scallop top.
That's brilliant.
And they float.
Who knew?
So,
I've never seen molds like that before. Look at that.
so as they burn, obviously,
Oh, I'll
they become
tell you
lighter.
what, that. So you get your wreath, make yourself a wreath
Yeah.
that goes in the middle of your table with a deep glass container
Yeah.
in the middle, maybe with some of that frosting on or stenciled.
Yeah.
And then those in the middle of your Christmas table. How beautiful is that?
They would look wonderful. I love that
That's
they float as well. I
gorgeous.
think, and this is soy wax. It's floating too. Sorry. It's just buoyant wax. It's just a material that floats. It doesn't sink. So if you even put like, of course, just a little bit inside there, wax will always float.
Love that.
But of course, the thing is with these, they're perfectly rounded. So sometimes if they're a perfect cube, they can topple over.
Yes.
But this has to be wider than it is high.
Yeah, yeah.
To be able to stop it. Otherwise, because I mean, that wouldn't float like that. It
Oh.
always floats on the surface area to the top.
Gone. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's all right, we'll still demo with it. That's the great thing about us
Oh.
being in charge of our own
Breaking it.
destinies. Oh, David.
Sorry, there
That's
we go.
all right, you can just heat it,
Yeah,
put it
there
back
we
together, right?
Yeah.
That's
of
the
course.
joy of wax.
I know. We'll melt that one down, make some more.
Oh, yeah, we will. Right, it's gone, I'm afraid. I'm really
Oh, yeah.
sorry. Have we
Hopefully
had
we can
any
get-
news as to whether we can get any more? We can't. Oh, not till January.
no. Wow. Okay, everybody.
You've got to be quick today. Everything's selling out.
I know the
Well
screens
done,
went
you.
this morning. The screens went. We managed to get some of those back. Obviously extended
Okay.
dispatch, but yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
we still
well,
can still go for the peony there. Well, just about.
absolutely. Yeah, don't miss that peony.
Oh no,
I don't want to tell you that because I want it, but you're first.
Look at the
you're
peony
more important.
floating.
Oh, David, that's beautiful.
Look at that. That is gorgeous.
Now imagine if you came home one night and Luke had run you a bath
Oh,
with all those in and rose petals.
you'd have a job if he'd got a shower.
Oh, you old romantic,
I
you.
know, we'd have a job. Do you know what I said to him? I was like, we could turn it into a bath. He was like, yeah, well, you get in then. So sliding door, he went, I'll tape up the door and tape up the plug and just let it fill up
And
like
you'll
that.
stand up.
Like a fish tank.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny when I got bath bombs for Christmas and I was like, I'll do keep you uppies with them in the shower.
Brilliant. I love
Just
that.
booted it around at the bottom.
That's hilarious. Right, let's talk about wax because
Yeah.
this is a brilliant starter kit. If you've
fab.
never gone down the route of candle making before and you want to give it a go because you want to make and sell or make gift, whichever one you want to do, or just make them for your own home, which reminds me, Yankee candle jars, large ones, £12.50 in Tesco's at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, you could melt those down
Well,
and
that's
put them
what
inside
that's what I do.
these.
Yes, exactly. I've got about 30 jars at home that Mick needs to get all the wax out for me, and then I can make my
Oh,
floating
wow.
candles.
Brilliant.
But this is an absolutely incredible price for what you're getting to get started. $14.99 before you discount, and you can start a brand new craft. Isn't that amazing?
Absolutely.
$14.99.
Now, the price of the wax on its own, is that not $14.99 individually for the wax? So we're getting this for free.
Yes.
So we'd usually always say, oh, it's $15.99 for the wax.
Oh, there you go.
So you're getting
saving
that
a
more than
pound
that.
and that.
Because I would usually say, oh, on top of this, just stock up on some wax. But if you were to go for wax, you'd be paying more than going for that bundle again. So I'd go for two. But the Yankee Candle jars will fit directly inside there. So what you can do is you fill it with boiling water, sit your candle jar inside it, and that will melt it all. And then, of course, take your jar out. This is still filled with hot water. Pour your jar into either a cup or into your moulds. There you go.
David Waite,
There you
ladies
are.
and gentlemen.
Done. There we are.
Round of applause. David Waite.
That's what good sleep does.
Is that what it was? That's why I'm not on it, because I'm like that. Bleary-eyed today. I have no idea why. 40% of the peony.
Wow.
Might be lucky, I might get one.
Oh, you might just be able to get one. But yeah, with the jug as well, if you're not going to be filling it with boiling water, fill it with wax, and then sit the actual jug inside a saucepan filled with hot water. And as soon as the water comes to boil, turn it down to a simmer, and then watch your wax melt. And of course, it'll melt at 40 degrees anyway. Just don't exceed 100 degrees with soy wax. Just keep an eye on it. It's tricky to go over 100 degrees if you're using just a standard hob anyway.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. $14.99 before you discount to start something new. How cool is that?
Brilliant.
And I am sick of buying them. I love Yankee Candles because the scent lasts forever.
Yeah, they're really good quality.
But there's always about that much wax left at the bottom. That's a great shout, Marvellous.
Yeah, even the one that coats the edge of the glass, sometimes it doesn't quite all the way go.
Nope.
So yeah, save
Right,
it.
that's going in my basket with the peony. Shop bundle, $14.99. Now, the other thing that I love is Woodwick candles.
Me too.
And these are
They're expensive.
good. They are very expensive, and now you can make your own. So, Shop Wick will get you 25 pieces, so 25 clips and 25 wicks. But if you're making smaller candles, you could split that, couldn't you? And you can reuse the clips.
Yeah, absolutely you can do. Now you've got here all of the clips and the wooden strips there. Reuse the clips. All that you want to do is as you're melting your candles down, just dip this in some wax and put it into the bottom of the jar, and automatically that'll stick it to the glass. Or you can use some of our DIY double-sided tape with DIY Dr. Tape. That will sit that down to the bottom of your glassware or ceramic, whatever it is that you're doing. The way that these burn, you just trim them down afterwards. Just use scissors, trim down. The cut with scissors perfectly fine. But they crackle as they burn.
Oh, they sound like a log fire. They're brilliant.
Every now and again, I can remember the first time we ever bought one. This was years ago, when I lived at home with my mum, and we lit it, and 2 minutes later we heard this, like the little crack, and mum was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "It's the wood on here because it ever so slightly like splints, either side like this."
Beautiful.
And you get a wonderful soft glow with these. I would 100%. And I've seen people as well. Some people soak in the actual wicks inside like scents and things like that. So the wick also smells, and you just use soy wax around it. That's something I'd like to experiment further with, actually.
This might sound really weird, but you could just burn them like that.
Well, you could do. I think they'd go quite quick, but yeah, you could.
Couldn't you?
Don't see why not. I imagine they would probably burn down like a birthday candle, like quite fast.
Do you think really fast?
Well, quite fast, but you never know.
Okay.
We can always try it.
Right, so but if you're making shallow candles, I would snip those in half.
Oh yeah, then you could double up. You've got 50 of them, definitely. Yeah.
You got those votive jars that we had the other week.
Oh my gosh,
We've still got those in
$4.99
stock,
for
Amber.
12, I think.
Can you have a look for us, see if we can get them added to the show, because they'd be great for this.
Yeah, and also the height of them, they do fit into all of the vessels that we do have on today's
look at
shows
that.
as well.
Perfect.
There you
Right, there you go. Shop Wick, $12.99.
Wonder if-
Right, way up.
I wonder if.
We're going now. I love this.
I
When
wonder
we
if,
play.
yeah, I'm trying to think if you were to do like a long one.
Oh.
So you could sort of get quite a few going, and you could do like, do you know the ones where you get the really long wooden strip
Yes.
inside it?
Yeah.
And if you were to keep going along like this,
Yeah, you could.
you put another one in, and you could do a really wide wick.
A wide wick. A wide wood wick now.
wide
So I
wood
said
wick.
that. A wide wood
A
wick.
wide wood wick. Wow.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
A wide... Well, I'm not
wide
even going
wood
to
wick.
try because I'll say it wrong.
And then that there,
Oh, look at that.
you could have a wide wood wick.
A wide wood wick.
A wide
That's
wood
really
wick.
difficult to say.
How cool is that? And it all sticks together. So then you just put some tape on your wooden wick wide wicker.
You're risking it there, kid.
I am.
Right, let's talk about this set now, because this is a brilliant starter kit.
It is.
I can't believe this is metal for that price.
I know.
$6.99.
So inside
This is
here,
great. I love bringing shows here because we can pass the savings on.
definitely. Now inside this kit, you get your piercing tool. Okay, your piercing tool is for your silicone molds, so you can pierce a hole in the base of them. So you'd pierce this through. I'm not going to do it on this particular one, but you'd push it through like that, and then that creates a hole for you to feed, of course, these waxed wicks through. So you've got a stiff wick, and then all that you want to do is then goes into your glassware like this. And then you want to peel off one of your adhesive pads, pop it onto the metal base like that, peel off the other side, and that will stick directly down into the bottom of your candle jar. And then your metal wick stabilizer goes like this, and you push it to the edge like that, and it crimps the wick in place, meaning that, of course, your wick then doesn't move.
That's blinking brilliant.
They are
isn't it?
really good. They're fabulous.
So
And of
you
course, just get it
get
to the right
all the
height.
wicks.
All of the wicks.
Looks like there's 50 there to me.
I would say at least.
You've got the
2 wick places.
wick places and the little stickers for the bottom.
Yep, and the
And your
needle.
poker tool.
Yep, to go straight through. You can use it for your die cutting as well, but that will pierce in the base of your silicone molds, so then you can pop all of your wax wicks through.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Really good.
Right, let's say good morning. Mel J. Young, great name, Mel. Good morning. We've got Chris with us, Davina. Tree not up, hopefully get it done this weekend, says Davina.
Oh, they said hello, Trina up. I was like, who's Trina up? Tree not up.
Tree not up.
Tree not
I will
up.
enunciate a little bit better. Davina, I'm coming to your house for Christmas.
Oh.
She's making a rotisserie chicken, M&S, pork and chestnut stuffing with all the trimmings, and also a smoked gammon joint.
Oh, stop it. That sounds
Absolutely
really good.
starving.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's just made me hungry now. Imagine that wonderful. I love a honey glazed. Oh, Luke's mum once cooked it in Coca-Cola.
Yep.
And it was amazing.
If you get pork tenderloin and do that in Diet Coke,
Oh, right.
it's like pulled pork. It was a Slimming World recipe, that.
That sounds
We
incredible.
used to do it in the slow cooker.
Isn't
and
it
all
bizarre?
Yeah, amazing.
Nice.
And then Bailey's for Davina. She says, we want to know whether your Christmas tree's up, what you're having for your Christmas dinner, and what's your favourite Christmas tipple. We've got Mary with us. Wendy, good morning. Aileen says, no trimmings up yet, can't seem to get into the spirit. My sister does turkey with all the trimmings, and you don't drink. Well, I don't drink either, really, but I do have the Baileys at Christmas.
Yeah, you could just have the cream.
Tracy Gouch says avocado with prawns to start, turkey with all the trimmings, and Christmas pudding with brandy cream for me and something else for my son. Liqueur coffee to finish, probably amaretto or Tia Maria.
Oh,
I do like Tia Maria.
I like Tia Maria.
Yeah, like a Black Russian.
Yeah, well, do you, dessert-wise, I've never had Christmas pudding.
I don't like Christmas
We
pudding.
always have one and no one ever has it.
I don't like candied peel. I don't like mince pies.
No, I don't either. I don't like the texture.
No, I don't. It makes me go a bit like
Yeah.
that. Sandra's with us. Alison says sprouts lightly cut, then sautéed with pancetta and a dash of masala wine.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Try that.
I'll have to try that.
I don't mind sprouts as long as they're not soggy.
No, I like
And they've
them
got
hard or
to have
soggy.
chestnuts
Oh,
and
right, yeah.
pancetta.
Nice.
That's nice. Alison Young says she's got up the bits she's made, but the tree goes up at the weekend. Brilliant.
Nice.
Barbara's with her. Karen's in festival on Sunday doing the resin village and wreath making. Really looking forward to it, so that's going to be good. Cheryl says, hi again. I know it's not the right show, but I was a bit late getting to the question in the last show. I got the Cadence tester pots. I just want to know if they can go on card or do I need to use something else for card? No, they can go on card, Cheryl. Absolutely, they can. Angie says, good morning. Been distracted this morning. Or good afternoon. Oh, it's afternoon in Greece where Angie is. Been distracted this morning. Don't know where my head is at. Oh, it's probably with mine. I have no idea where that is. Andrew's with us. Diane. We've got Jane with us. Hello again. Still here. Tree and decks will go up tomorrow. Outside lights will be next week as we have scaffolding up at the moment. Was hoping for lamb this year, but got persuaded to our daughters. So turkey it is. Oh, going to your daughters. So you're having turkey instead. I'm with you, Mel. Our girls always had Christmas Day at home. Family came to us. There you go.
Yeah, we know.
Frozen cream on top of hot chocolate. Frozen cream on top of hot
Oh
chocolate.
my gosh, you could do
in
your
the shape
frozen.
of a peony.
Imagine that.
Ooh,
That's
that
nice.
sounds amazing. Right, we'll read some more of those as we go through.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Right, can we talk about candle sand, please?
Yes,
And then we'll
absolutely.
talk about these jars, because candle sand was a revelation to me.
It's brilliant
I didn't
stuff.
get it. I was like, why?
Yeah.
And then Amanda demonstrated it, and I was like, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
This is a brilliant product.
Now, candle sand, typically, and first time I really saw it being used was by like wedding and event planners, because when you go down the aisle, when you see in table centerpieces, candles are a much loved, element to use because they give that wonderful soft glow, and it instantly fills a room with just that bright little twinkle. But the only thing is with that is that once you've lit a candle, you've then got that wick inside there that's then either burnt, and if it's not been burnt right to the edge, you're then going to create a tunnel.
Yeah.
Candle sand is brilliant because you can pop the candle sand in any vessel, whether it's ceramic or glass, okay? Now, the beauty of this is that you don't actually melt down the candle sand, you pour
No.
it directly into the pot. So this is a variety pack of different colours in here. So you would take your candle sand, pour it in, and you literally just stand your wick inside it. Now what happens is a small amount of it will melt around the edge and it will cluster together. As soon as that candle, when you've blown it out, you can just remove the wick and it will take any of that melted sand with it, and then it will of course still be free to move around, and you can pop a fresh wick inside it. So if you're using it in your candle jars or for Christmas, but you don't want to have to then melt the whole thing to get all of that wax back out, you just pour it out.
It is really cool.
It's so good. It's fabulous
and the
stuff.
other great thing is it's more safety proof, because if it gets knocked over, it puts itself out.
Yeah, going to say
really
there's a lot
cool.
of added features with it as well
very
about
clever.
that. But this particular stuff, I mean, the fact that we've got it in all these colours is really
I
impressive.
want to make rainbows. I want these.
Imagine layering it all up. I might have to do that
That's
during the show.
going in my craft room, that colour, those colours. I love
Yeah.
it. I think it's brilliant. Right, Shop Moonlight is going to get you 5 colours, grey, white, purple, like a lovely ocean blue, and then a sky blue. You're going to get 3 packs of each, so 15 in total for $14.99. It's £1 a packet.
£1 a packet for that stuff. That's great. And definitely do your layering up with these. They would look wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm somebody that loves candle. Every time I go home, the first thing I do after I've dropped my bags off and given Bowie salmon, I know, blinking dog, honestly, he's ruined, is light a candle.
I like candle all. As soon as someone's like, I'll be there in
Love
5 minutes,
it.
I'm like,
Love
candle.
a candle,
Yeah.
but like you said, you've got to burn it right the way across, otherwise it tunnels, and then that's a waste of an expensive candle. This is brilliant, because if you just want it on for an hour, you can just put it on for an hour. If you just want it on for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
you can just put it on for 10 minutes. It's really clever stuff, and David will demonstrate that for you throughout the hour. So Shop Moonlight will get you this colour selection. And Shop, I love this. These colours are good. They're like
wonderful.
sherbet.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, you used to be able to get rainbow crystals. Do you remember that? It used to come in a big jar
Yeah.
like that, and it was just coloured sugar. It
Yeah.
was really bad for you, but I loved it.
Obviously
And you used to
with
get a 2 ounce, because you could buy 2 ounces of it, and because it was light, you got
Oh
loads.
my gosh.
And then you'd lick your finger, or you'd get a sherbet dib dab with a
I
licorice
used to love
and
a
dip
dib
that
dab.
in, or your lollipop and dip that, and you were on a complete sugar high for weeks after it, but it was brilliant. And then you get the bag of go a little bit soggy and
Yeah.
sticking your finger in, but it was fabulous. Shop Tropical, I love those colours.
Oh.
I think I need both, actually. I'm going to get both and do one big
Oh, yeah. that
rainbow
would be
candle.
good.
Yeah, Shop Tropical, $14.99. Now, we also have, you get wicks in here as well. Now, you
do.
don't need a full length of wick, do you?
No, you can just
cut
trim it down.
A little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then burn that, and then when that disappears, you can take that bit out. Honestly, it's a brilliant, brilliant product. It's fabulous. Alice, I would even let Alice have this
Oh,
in her
100%.
room, because if it does get knocked over, it puts the flame out. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I didn't get it. I was like, what do I want that for? And then she showed me, and I was like, that's genius.
Yeah, it's fabulous
Whoever came
stuff.
up with that is very clever. Now, we also have a packet of it. We haven't opened it because it will be everywhere. Shop Sand, $12.99. Now, if you look at the picture on your screen now, that's what it looks like. You don't even need to put it in a container, do you?
No, a lot of people do have them on boards and plates.
Empty tea light holders.
Oh,
when
yes, you could
when
do.
you've got rid of your tea lights and all
Yeah.
the wax has come
it
back,
in them.
put it in those instead of a tea light.
There you go, sorted. Put it in there if you want to.
Occasionally it happens. Very occasionally.
Yeah. You witnessed.
You witnessed a miracle there. I had a good idea. Right, beeswax next.
Yes. Oh. Never mind.
Right, David,
Okay.
demo then.
Okay. I was gonna.
Oh yeah, let's do the glass.
Oh yeah, we've got the glassware as well.
Sorry.
You've got 4 containers here for your floaters. This is going to be brilliant. So you can put your candles inside here. You've got your 2 large squares and your smaller squares. So you could, if you wanted to, create your floating one on the inside here, floating around there, and then the surrounding area could be filled with your candle sand. How nice would that be? You could do 2 projects in one.
Davina has a question. Can you colour the original candle sand, and with what? Well, you'd have to be really careful, wouldn't you? Because anything that you colour it with is going to...
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing I would suggest to use with it is mica powder.
Can you burn it though?
Well, you can mix mica powder in with candle wax. So I think with
true.
candle sand you should be okay.
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can look into that for you. But yeah, you can't use a dye necessarily because that is mixed with the candle through heat because you melt it down. So the candle sand itself, you can obviously, but the way that they'll make it is wax. It's been finely ground down into this sand formula, and that's where it's come from being dyed. But we could find out for you.
I like that.
I wouldn't want to incorrectly advise you on
No,
something.
absolutely not. Yeah, they're used to get the dip in a comb bag. I know we're talking
In a what
sherbet now.
bag?
In a comb bag. So, you know, like a piping bag that
Oh,
comes
right,
down like
yeah.
that. And tip it straight in when near the end. I know, like that.
I used to love a dip
Like a bag
dab.
of crisps.
You'd come in like a paper thing and it'd be in 2 halves and you could
Oh
tear
yeah,
one
no,
off.
that's dip dab.
Yeah, I've not
Then
had
you
one of
used to
them
get a
for
dip dab,
years.
which was a licorice stick in sherbet.
Did you ever used to have those sherbet ones which are like the flying saucers?
Yes. Ooh,
Yeah.
I didn't like them. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Is that just sugar? Is sherbet sugar?
Yeah, it's all sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all sugar. Love that.
Oh, you get the little ones too.
Right, let's go and see it now.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I will read out some more of these. Oh, Davina says she doesn't like Christmas pudding either. Normally I have a lemon roulade.
Oh, perfect.
There is a bakery near us called Finch Bakery in Great Harwood. They've actually managed twin girls, and they've actually managed to get all their products in Selfridges.
Really?
Yeah, it's that good.
Wow.
And they do like a Yule log, but a lemon meringue one.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
So that's where we're going to get our dessert. Well, I don't know. I said I'm going to make our desserts. I can't decide, but we'll be definitely getting the
By the
cake
time
from
it
there.
gets to it, you'll just want to buy one.
By the time it gets to it, I'll just want to eat it and sleep, I think.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Right, smoked salmon roulade, homemade melon, turkey crown and glazed smoked gammon, sprouts with chestnuts, red cabbage and parsnips, roast potatoes and mash, and then Bailey's cheesecake, Bucks Fizz for breakfast. Love that. I'd be horizontal all day. I wouldn't be able to move if I ate that
Do you know
lot.
what? A question I have got for you.
Go on then.
And this is a debate that we always have. And we don't have Yorkshire puddings on Christmas dinner, ever. No, because typically in Yorkshire, you have Yorkshire puddings on a Sunday dinner.
With roast beef.
Well, it could just be on you could have
All
roast.
right.
You could have different meats with it.
Okay.
That's another chapter.
Okay.
But then typically in Yorkshire, most commonly, due to whoever do these polls, is that Yorkshire puddings wouldn't be found on a Christmas dinner.
Right.
Because it's saved for a Sunday dinner.
Well, that's
so,
rude.
well, yeah, so we never have Yorkshire puddings on it, but then Boxing Day we do. Because I made some, when did I make them? Saturday, bangers and mash. Oh my gosh, they were like
You
cauliflowers.
see, my favourite Yorkshire puddings are Aunt Bessie's that are frozen. You put
do
them
you
in
like
the oven.
them? They're not
Oh,
bad.
they're so tasty.
I'll bring you in some of my puddings. I'll make you some Yorkshire puddings and bring them in. They're like this.
Are they? Yes,
but
please.
maybe not quite that big. But yeah, let me know. Do you or do you not have a Yorkshire pudding on your Christmas day?
Oh, I
dinner?
just eat Yorkshire puddings any day.
I'd have it just with gravy.
My favourite bit, and this is
Yeah.
mad, right? So in the air fryer, we used to do them in the Argo, but turn the Argo off because it was ridiculously expensive. In the air fryer, roasted parsnips and carrots, and then garlic cloves.
Ooh.
Honestly,
Ooh.
slow roast. Oh, and then I just eat all the garlic. I must stink for days, but I love it.
Garlic's my favourite.
I love
I'd
roasted
have it on
garlic.
everything.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Right, my lovely. Let's
Right.
learn how to make a candle, shall we?
Let's do it, shall we?
I'm going to run out in about 15 minutes because I need
Okay.
to get ready for my next scan and
Yes,
cut
absolutely.
one. If that's all right with you.
Well, I'll let you off this once.
They're all coming in now. Yorkshire pudding with Christmas dinner is a must, says Pauline.
Mm-hmm.
Crafty Lou says, totally agree, no Yorkshire pudding on Christmas dinner.
There we
Wendy
go.
says, no Yorkshire on Christmas Day here in Barnsley.
Ah, there we are.
There you are.
There you go.
I wonder where Yorkshire puddings come from, because you can have them sweet or savoury, can't you?
You can. Well, typically a lot of people have them as a starter, and that was a post-war thing because typically you would have your Yorkshire pudding as a starter with gravy because it would fill you up, so you would eat
Right.
less meat because
Right.
obviously they're very cheap to make because
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
eggs, flour, and milk. But yeah, interestingly enough, yeah, very common post-war starter. There's a restaurant near us, and it's still a very popular starter, and you get a massive Yorkshire pudding. It's filled with onion gravy,
Oh.
but it's like big slithers of like onion. It's gorgeous. But yeah, Yorkshire puddings to die for. Love them.
Great. Right.
Right. Okay. So your floaters, your floating candle moulds. Okay, come in two halves. Now, what you're going to want to do before you do anything else, of course, get your wax melted down, and do take your temperatures as well, because you're pouring into plastic here, not silicone.
Yep.
They will tolerate very high temperatures of paraffin and soy wax. But just pop your thermometer on. I'm just going to have a little look and see what temperature we're reading at the moment. I wouldn't pour it if it was over 80 degrees. Okay. So this one here, it's just coming up to temperature for us, and I'll quickly show you what the digital display is once it's stopped creeping up. There we go. So it's jumped. It's at about 73.6. So we're under, see, it's already starting to cool down, but it was at about 73. That was its highest point. So that's good to go. I can unplug that now.
Right.
I'm just going to pop my plug underneath there to clamp it down. Now with your mould, you've got the side, only one side will have this little pinprick hole for your wick. So we do have a wick accessory kit. It's on the website, and it will come with wick, and it'll also come with a needle. And you're going to want to thread this through. Now, if you don't have the threading wick, you can use one of your pre-waxed wicks on the bundle we have on the show, but it's entirely up to you if you want to use one of these.
Okay.
So thread that through.
That's a mega needle.
It is, isn't it? It's fabulous. And then all you're going to want to do then is just thread it through so it's through a couple of inches at least, so you're not constantly trying to, tether it in. And then take the excess, loop that through the top section, and then you want to clamp them together. You want to make sure they're properly shut, okay? And always as well, don't ever line these two little tabs up like that, because you'll struggle to get it open.
Yeah, yeah.
You always want to make sure that when it's together, it's pretty much just side by side, so you create a clasp.
It's like those cups
Pots.
on the
Yeah,
on the
it is,
pots
isn't it?
that we
That's
had of
exactly
paint.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so then you want to fill this up, and I'm just going to trim a bit of that excess wick. There we go. You can also centralise your wick with a stabiliser if you wish to do so. And then you will get a small amount of wax coming through the base of this, but don't worry about that. It'll seal as soon as it starts to leave. And then we're going to pop our wax inside, just like this. Okay.
So you can colour the wax with mica.
You can use mica, or you can use dyes. Of course, we've got the candle dyes.
Yeah, from Creative.
All of those. Now that there is your mould. I've put this on a plate because I would typically, for quickness, put it in the fridge or the freezer. It'll cool it down much quicker. Just be careful though, if you put it into the freezer straight away, let it at least get down to room temperature, give it at least 10 minutes, it'll crack. Okay. It'll crack if it's too hot into a freezing cold temperature, because that's what I did with this because I was in a rush this morning. But once you demould,
Look at that.
how beautiful are these? They are fabulous.
And then you could take your candle paints and paint that, couldn't
Yes,
you?
you
Imagine
could
doing
do.
that. It would look like in America, you get those little red and white peppermint sweets
Oh yes,
at
you
Christmas,
do.
and
Yeah.
like you know the ones that I mean. They're like round and they've got the proper little sweetie
Yep.
edges on. That would look lovely like that, like candy cane, wouldn't it?
It would. It would look really nice. I'm just going to quickly dip that in there. Oh, I've completely broke it now.
Have you? Well, that's all right, because if that happens, you can just put it back
I'm
in
going
and
to melt
remelt
it
it,
down.
can't you?
Yeah, I'm going to put it in here to melt it down.
I love that.
The rose mould. Do we have any of the rose mould left?
Peony one.
Sorry, the peony.
Oh,
wow.
yeah, 40%. Oh, we've got one. I might be able to get one.
Oh, fabulous.
Do you want it?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I've left it in the water pot, in the pot of water, in there. Also, Amber, shall I don't know if I'm allowed to open one of those candle stands because I couldn't find any. I don't know. I was going to say I could show you how to do a layer with those. Oh, no, sorry.
Can't do that then either,
Right,
can we?
okie dokie.
Otherwise, there'll only one person will be able to buy them.
I
Do you want,
know.
have you got the big mould? Have you got the little
Oh, wait,
one?
I could fill that.
Shall
Yeah,
we
we'll
do
fill
this?
that one. Yeah, let's fill that.
Like that.
Show you how to thread
I'm
that one
definitely
through.
having one of them.
It's gorgeous, that.
Well, I want to do it as resin and have it as a paperweight.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm going to drop alcohol inks in it.
Imagine these as drawer pulls.
Oh, David.
Imagine those on your drawers. They would look wonderful.
Oh. Right, you need those.
Door
They're
handles,
fabulous.
tie backs for curtains. They would look stunning. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Now this one is of course made from the soy wax.
So
We could do
why
a
soy
variety.
wax over paraffin wax then?
Oh, right, okay. So the soy wax that comes with your melting pot has many advantages. The one key benefit for me, which I instantly was attracted to, was the fact that it's water soluble. So if you were to spill it on cloth, on fabric, garments, etc., or the candle was to knock over, and I've spilled candle wax before, it happens. It comes out with soap and water, so it breaks down with water brilliantly. Whereas, of course, the paraffin wax or other waxes that are hard waxes, you'll tend to find can only be reactivated through potentially ironing with paper to get them back out of that fabric. Also, paraffin wax, there is elements in a paraffin wax which makes it very, very affordable and very cost effective, which aren't always favoured to breathe in. Now those are within the wax, they're just part of it, but again with soy wax it's a natural medium, so it's derived from a soybean, okay, so it's eco-friendly, it's better for the environment, it actually burns with 90% less soot. If you burn candles all the time, you may have found that with some of them, if you've not been keeping on top of chopping those wicks, you'll get a slight sort of shadow on the wall or black smoke.
Absolutely.
If you were to have a candle in a certain place and maybe just wipe the coving or the top, you would find a little bit of soot on your finger. With soy wax, 90% reduction on that, okay? Because of course there's no carcinogenics, there's no toxins in there that are being released through the burning process. So with something like that, you've instantly got two key points. The third one for me as well is you can use it in much lower temperature settings. Again, it will start to melt at 40 degrees. 40 degrees it's not that hot.
No,
I mean, you would think it's hot if if the air was that warm, sorry. It would feel like a very hot sunny day. But the wax will melt at that temperature, which means you don't have to go up to like 100 degrees when you're crafting with it, which means it can be a little bit more dangerous. So all those advantages are brilliant. Also, this is a wonderful cream base. It's soft too. So when you add in your dyes and colours to it, you automatically have a wonderful warmth to get you going with that wonderful cream colour that it starts with. Now to paint it, again, you can use your candle paints. I'm just going to brush over the top of this with some of my Cadence ones, just to show you.
I love that peony.
Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
It's beautiful. That's one of the nicest moulds I think we've brought you.
Yeah,
and like you say,
I agree.
I mean, if you're going to use it for food as well, then get two, please, because you don't want to be using your wax one for food.
No, absolutely.
But that, soaps,
your
candles, but with your resin, I mean, that is absolutely stunning. Look at that.
So I'm just really gently dry brushing this, not doing full coverage with the candle paint.
These
I'm
are
just
gorgeous.
going in. Look at that.
And that's the smaller one. You're getting the bigger one.
Yeah.
$19.99. And we were saying this morning with Jane, once you've bought a mould, you've got it for life if you look after it. It's a tool.
Definitely.
You know, it's not a consumable that you have to keep replacing. That looks absolutely exquisite.
Look at that.
But that, you butter at Christmas. Seriously, can you imagine that in a little ramekin, but the big one, and you bring it out and pop it on the table? Everyone's going to think, what? Everyone's just going to be blown away.
Well, if you ever buy things like that are pre-made, they cost a fortune, don't they? You need to add that handcrafted element to something. They put a zero on the end of it.
I love that.
But I'm just dry brushing, building up the candle paint.
That's beautiful. And the candle paint from Cadence you can burn.
Yes, you can. You can burn it, whether you use the opaques or the metallics.
That's gorgeous.
Now, if this was also a soap, that could look like that as a soap because the candle paint washes off there with water. So it's instantly removable and it's fully drain safe and it's non-toxic on your skin.
Love that.
So you can wash it as well. So you could do a little set of 4 of those in a little gift box.
Imagine that. Make and sell handmade soaps.
That's
They're
stunning.
just glorious, aren't they? And you'll find all the soap making materials on our website. We try and bring you as many different crafts as we possibly can here at Highlight Crafts. And candle making and soap making are 2 of them. So get the moulds because you can use them with your resin. You don't need to have a separate one for wax and resin, do you?
No, not really.
Just make sure you clean them properly.
Yeah, thoroughly clean it.
Ethan's like this. I love that. David, I'm going to leave you if that's all right because I need to just go and get ready for my scan and cut.
Absolutely. Excited. What have you got to share with us then on your scan and cut?
We're going to make a card shape using the allium.
Nice.
Inside an oval in the middle of a shaped card.
Oh.
I know, I've got to remember how to do it. Can't be fun.
Okay.
But it'd be good with all the score lines and perforation lines in as well.
Make sure to join Mel for that one then. That sounds
Big
exciting.
Job. Yeah, it's good. All right. I'll see you in a little while.
Fabulous
Look after him for me. please.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, good morning to you, Sandra. Sandra's got in touch. Says, what scents are recommended for candle making? Now, there is some different types of oils out there in the market. You've got essential oils, and you also have your oils that are literally derived directly from the plant. Sometimes your essential oils can be manufactured synthetically, so they've got different elements to recreate that scent, opposed to an oil that literally is directly. So if it's a lavender one, it's been extracted from a plant rather than being created synthetically. Now, always do your research with oils. We do actually have a few on our website, I believe, still in stock. Do excuse me. I'm going to have a sip of water. All of a sudden, my throat's gone dry. There we go. Please always do your research as well when you are working with oils, because sometimes they're not suitable for households with pets. Which is something that I discovered through the art of candle making. Didn't know that before. But it's usually recommended that if you've got pets in your home, not to burn oils or to have strong scents. It's just not good for the little furry friends in our life. But also as well, there are certain ones that may not be suitable for your home, maybe because of the oils that are emitted into the atmosphere. They may not be good for you. Maybe you have asthma, something like that might not be suitable. Please do your research. But yeah, there's many different types there of oils that are available in the market to use. Just always make sure what you're working with is stated and is recommended for candle use. Otherwise, I would avoid it. Because I've heard quite a few stories of people using, some people have put different scents from things that aren't designed for candles in a wax melter, and it's not a good idea. You don't want to be exposing something to heat that's not designed for it. But great question to ask. It's always really good to cover off for you, but again, make sure you do your research. Ooh, let's have a little look. Cheryl says, can you put perfume scent in the candles, and how would you do that also? With what product would you use? Perfume scent, I would not suggest putting in there at all. Within a perfume, of course, they're designed to go onto your skin or onto your garments, and then, of course, emit that odour. If you were to put them into a candle, it could create a toxic fume. Also, some perfumes, I don't know if this is the case, but some may have elements in there that could, of course, increase the candle being flammable. We wouldn't want to introduce any perfume scents into there. So make sure you're not using any perfumes or aftershaves inside your candles. Let's have a little look. Unfortunately, Lorna, the candle floaters are out. Hopefully we will get them back in. I think Amber did mention it could be January though, so it could be a New Year one for that. Let's have a little look. Oh, special wicks, Bridget. No, you don't need a special wick to put in the candle stand. You can just put the ones in that are waxed straight away. They're the best ones because they're rigid and they stand upright for you. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Any more questions or anything about Christmas dinners, please get them in. I would love to hear from you. Oh, Craftaloo says, my Christmas dinner, fresh fruit salad, turkey crown and all the trimmings, followed by homemade Christmas pudding and custard. Oh, lovely. Me and my gran used to have it with sugar. Alison is a definite Yorkshire with her Christmas lunch in Norfolk. But yeah, lots of divided opinions about the Christmas dinner with a Yorkshire pudding. Amber, do you have a Yorkshire pudding? Yeah. Dear. Okay, fair enough. Ethan, do you have a Yorkshire pudding? Doesn't have a Yorkshire pudding on his Christmas dinner. Right, okay, I'm going to show you how to fill the peony mould, okay? Now, I'm going to do this as a wax melt, so I'm not going to thread it with wick. But you can see there, you could easily just pierce it with the one that we have on the show, or you would just pop your needle through here, poke it up, and thread the wick through just like we did with the floating moulds. Now, our wax is inside here. It's starting to melt down for us. We can see there the elements that I broke down. We're just going to heat this through and watch. I've just turned this back on. Just watch how quickly this will start to melt, and it's because it's at such a low melting point as well. I love that about it. So just stirring it through. Okay, because it's going to be cloudy at the moment. That's because, of course, it started to set, but it will, of course, become completely transparent again in just a minute's time, if that. So it's already melting down. There we go, like this. It's becoming clear already. I can see it. It's like magic. I absolutely love making candles. It's such a fun craft to do. If you've never done it, definitely give it a go. I'm sure you will love it. And again, it's something you can just do for a relaxing evening. Maybe you don't want to get tons of stuff out from your craft room. You just want to get a few bits and bobs. This is the sort of thing I would suggest doing of a wonderful winter's evening. Sat inside making candles. That is already almost turned completely transparent again. Look how much that's already changed just from that wax melting down. Now some of these larger bits will go down on their own eventually. We've got a little bit of paper inside there. Try and take that out. There we go. Don't know where that's come from. A little bit of rice paper. There we go. And take that. Oh, and put it back in. There we go. Just going to remove that. Sorry, everybody. Right, I'm going to turn that off now. That sounds like it's pretty much got going for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this directly into the silicone mould itself. Now you could do a layered pour as well, so you could tint your wax a colour and then pour it in here, then tint it again with another colour and do different layers of it. But let's fill it up. Then at least we'll be able to demould one for you during tonight's show. I'll pass it to Mel and she'll be able to demould it in her scan and cut hour this evening for you. How does that sound? I hope that's okay with everyone. There we are. And do a top up. Now also when you're pouring your wax into your moulds, something you will notice is that through drying, if you've poured it at a temperature that's too high, it will shrink as it dries, okay? And it can dip down like that. That's if it's been too hot. You can go in though and just add a little bit extra just to top it up after it started to cool. So don't worry about that. You can still go in with more wax. Now that there will take around about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I would say, at room temperature to set. And then once you demould, you can see the size difference. Yours is going to be much bigger than the one I've got here that's demoulded. Look, already you can see it's like almost double the size. Doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? They come out so well, and these are exquisite. Again, if you want to use them for food, whatever craft you want to play with. What I am going to do though is if I've got enough wax in there, I'm going to put a little bit more wax in. Ethan, right to have that cable, thank you, my love. There we go, and pop that in here. There we go. And then let's get this out of here. Oops. And put some wax inside here. Melt this one down, and let's do our last floating one so we can get that demoulded for you as well this evening. So again, put these together. I'm going to take the wick. Only a small amount needed. So take that wick and then pop it through your threading needle. You can poke it through the bottom of it. This is just a bit quicker for us, especially if you start to get wax on your hands. And then we're going to poke that through here, thread it through like that. And then let's take the top, turn that off, and then pop it through like that. Okay, always make sure you've got those two clasps side to side. I'm going to pop it just here on my plate because that can then go straight into the fridge. My wax here is almost melted. You can see it's almost like grouped together in the center there. So that's just melting down for us. Break it up a little bit. I would usually use a wooden stirrer for this, but I've misplaced mine. So I'm going to use the end of a wooden brush. You don't want to scratch the bottom of your non-stick melting pot. There we go, just like that. Let that come down into, there we go, starting to break down together. I mean, soy wax melts so quickly. It's brilliant. If you've not gone for that bundle where you're going to get the soy wax and you're going to get the melting pot, please do it. It's a brilliant deal. You're getting the wax for nothing and £1 off. So you're saving £1 already, and then you're getting the wax for free. It's a crazy offer. Now what we're going to do is then pour this directly into the top of that mould there. There we go. Completely fill that up. All the edge will self-seal. There we go. Top it all the way up. And there you have it. There is your fabulous floating candle mould filled. Now the little recess that's inside the base of it can sometimes fill with wax. It'll flow through. And then all you need to do afterwards is remove it. And then you can pop it back into your melting pot to actually melt it down. I'll just double check to see if we've got any more questions coming through, then I'll give you a quick recap of what we've got on the counter. Oh wow, we've only got 1 minute left. Where's that gone? Leslie's got in touch. Good morning to you, Leslie. Says, would the floating candles be okay in the epoxy bowls? Okay, that's a good question. We always mention to not have naked flames near epoxy resin, so I would suggest probably best not to do it. I mean, of course, there's water surrounding it, but I would just say as a rule of thumb for safety's sake, maybe best not to do it. I will put that question further forward though, and we'll find out whether we've got 100% confirmation, but I would advise not to. I hope that answers that for you. We're going to be coming up next, well Mel is, with the scan and cut, and then after that I've got an hour of pyrography to take you through, which is rather exciting. You're going to do some wood burning. Okay. So please make sure to join us for not just this hour coming up, but also at 1 o'clock, because we're now back with you live at 1 o'clock, which I'm sure you're absolutely loving. And then we're going to be back with you again this evening at 6. Stay tuned for lots more shows. You've got time to grab a cup of tea and we'll see you in just a few moments. Remember to get those baskets checked